All right, welcome back to another edition of Economic News. We're gonna go ahead and get it started, all right? Because we got some big news. We got some news coming out this morning, okay? Before you wake up, all right? So the day is May 11, 2021. The time is 3:54 in the morning. All right, here we go. So we look at the stock futures, all right, all across the board. S&P, Dow, Nasdaq, Russells are all down. They're down heading in. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to some more. All right, look at the FTSE 100. It's down as well too. Nikkei 225 is down. We're taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is down big by over $3,000. But that's a volatile swing left and right. All right, CMC crypto, CMC 200 is down as well too. Almost 90, about $90 as well. All right. All right, take a look at that 10-year bond. All right, look at that 10-year bond is at 1.6020. All right, so keep an eye on that 10-year bond. All right, the VIX is up as well too. The volatility index. Look at some foreign current. Look at the currency markets. Look at the GBP to the US dollar is down about just under a penny. All right, and then look at the US dollar to Japanese yen is up as well too, just about over 8, just almost 9 cents. All right, switched over 9 cents as well too. All right. Take a look at that crude oil price. Crude oil $64.38. All right, as well too. All right, then to euro, then get to other currencies. Euro to the U.S. dollar is up under a penny as well. Right. So let's get into some precious metals. All right, look at the world spot market price. Look at gold. Gold is up. I'm sorry, gold is down about $1.50 according to the U.S. dollar price. All right, silver is up. Palladium is down. Platinum is down. Palladium is up, and rhodium is at 27,400 for asking as well too. All right, but we can switch over to, let's see, not just U.S. dollar terms, but let's look at what's going on. How is it faring in Canadian dollars? All right, the asking price for gold in Canadian dollars is over $2,200. Silver, everything is running up as well too. And then let's see, we switch over. Let's go to the Mexican peso here. Look at the asking price for gold all over. Silver, 500 pesos. All right, take a look at that one as well. All right, and then let's take one look at the Indian. Since people are so worried about China, look at the Chinese price for gold and yuan. All right, 11,794.97. 89.97 yuan to gold. All right, silver as well. Look at all these prices. Look at the difference between the Chinese yuan and U.S. dollar. All right, so I'm in right here. All right, and look how much it is in the Indian rupee. Big difference in big prices. All right, people may say, "Oh, the currency is their money is worth less than ours." All right, but think about how much the true price of precious metals. We only get what's in dollar terms, the paper price here in the U.S. All right, and then let's take a look at down here. Be paying attention to this gold ratio price to silver. Remember, we got as high as some 70 since we started the channel in the 70s. All right, now actually in the 80s, and the 180 ounce of silver to 1 ounce of gold. And look at the pricing dropping down, steady dropping down slowly. All right, the ratio, the equilibrium is getting into play. All right, 67.10 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. All right, that's a big drop. That's a big drop from what it was when we started this channel a few years ago. All right. So take a look at that. That was from Kiko.com. All right, let's actually get into some news here. The gas run has begun. All right, fuel stations run dry amid hijacked pipeline. All right, according to this from ZeroHedge.com, we have in the gas prices. Gas prices here have started to rise. All right, the whole pipeline from Texas to California, and Texas to New York has been affected. All right, because of with the reports of being a cyber attack. All right, that's caused temporary shutdowns. All right, from the Colonial Pipeline, and their CEO has just he announced it. All right, so that's caused gas panic to go on where I'm at. All right, in the state of Carolina, their Governor Cooper has declared state of emergency for gas, which caused people to shoot up into the gas stations and to fill their tank up, but also go buy these big gallon drums of gas so they can have gas and actually fill up as well. All right, you got some people who live near the state lines. They're jumping across the other states to actually get some gas as well at some of their rural places that don't have many people coming there. All right. All right, and as we see in the article down here, this gas station in Robinsonville, it's all out of gas. Clerk said manager told her it could be up to 5 days before they have gas again. Says phone has been ringing off the hook for people calling around trying to find gas. All right, this started yesterday afternoon, and people have pretty much have emptied the gas stations. All right, in the panic mode to buy gas. All right, as well too. All right, another reason why you see a lot of shortages, especially with gas, there are not a lot of truck drivers anymore. Most of these truck drivers, they're old. They're at the retirement stage. They no longer meet the physical qualification due to their age restrictions to be sitting in the long haul for truck drivers. All right, and so you have a shortage of truck drivers now, and that is causing a ripple effect not to be able to get some of the gas to the gas stations. All right, along with the pipelines. With that also being said, you also have the Biden administration. They've actually relaxed the rules for the amount of hours truck drivers can drive. All right, those rules are set in place to keep drivers from actually being overdriven and being tired and running and crashing. All right, we'll see more about these relaxation of the rules for long term truck drivers for how many hours they can actually drive and get on the road as well too. All right, we're going to get the story from zerohedge.com. All right, about gas shortage. Governor Cooper of Carolina, he's actually declared a state of emergency for gas. All right. All right. With that also being said, we switch over to Bloomberg.com. All right. Food prices are soaring faster than inflation and incomes. All right. Around the world, as goods and services have increased. We're looking at what it costs to actually get food to your refrigerators, freezers, and even on your plates. All right. Food prices are soaring because the currency system, the fiat currency system around the world has been being wrecked. You can't get anybody to bring the food to market, so people can't get it. So it's causing food prices to rise all over the place. All right, we're seeing the repercussions of this the so-called health crisis. All right, or the virus that can tell time. All right, these repercussions are now come. With many people not being sent home, farmers were forced to kill livestock, pour out milk and everything else because they couldn't get their workforce to get it to market because most of the markets were shut down and people were sent home. This is the the result of all that coming into play. All right, along with not enough drivers to get the food all this stuff to market. So you're now seeing a food price increasing around the world. It's not just in the U.S., Europe. This is everywhere. All right. So get ready for higher food prices. And they're trying to hide inflation. They're trying to hide the inflation prices, the rising inflation in the amount of ounces. If you go to the grocery store and you look at the bag and compare to what it used to feel like, even back then when I was growing up in the 80s and 90s, you can also tell about what they say the ounces. Even they're keeping some of the ounces, the writing on the product the same, but if you feel the product, you can tell there's a lot less in there as well too. All right, even it's not just in food prices, even in some of the stuff you got for your car, some of the car cleaning stuff, you can grab a hold of some of these bottles and you can tell that it may say one price in ounces, but they've actually shorted how much the cleaning product is inside the bottles as well too. Right. So get a hold of this article, Bloomberg.com. All right, food prices soaring faster than inflation and incomes. All right. All right, and then for our next story here, we go to Gallica.com once again. All right, and this is a kind of a big one here as well too. Basel III rules. All right, the Basel III rules will wreck gold suppression. All right, the London Bullion Market Association warns the Bank of England. See, these people have been getting away with gold suppression for a very long time. With the Basel III rules kicking in, which requires banks to actually hold gold in reserve and no bonds or anything else. Gold is now tier one. We reported this back in 2019 that gold had been declared tier one. All right, as well too. All right, so they're being forced to hold it now, left and right, and they're complaining that it's going to crash their system of being able to suppress the gold price. All right, as well too. All right, so pending on regulations embarking, the Bank of International Settlement could destroy the clearing. Could actually destroy the clearing and settlement system for unallocated, that is, paper, with Imaginary Market Association and the World Gold Council, and warned the Bank of England this week. All right, so you heard it there. They're actually upset that their rigging system is going to be yeah, they're actually upset that their rigging system is actually going to be collapsing left and right. All right, so they're complaining about it. They're getting set for the actual overhaul of the precious metals market to go ahead and kick in and the real prices to set in. All right, be mindful that this price session won't happen. It'll probably start on a Friday in the night when nobody's paying attention over the weekend, and most people don't pay attention. I'm even guilty of that sometimes, and we won't find out till probably Sunday that in overseas markets the price of gold has jumped tenfold, and when the markets open here in the U.S., you will see the pre-market selling, but most people won't pay attention till they wake up. And next thing you know, you'll see precious metals just skyrocket tenfold, 20-fold, 30-fold as well too. All right, so get a hold of that. All right, the LBMA warning the Bank of England that the Basel III rules will have what they say is a negative effect, but we call it a positive effect, that it will finally release the suppression of the paper price and actually get to real true gold value of precious metals, all right, as well. All right, and it would take a look at this as well too. Metal copper is already started. Copper's hit record highs on demand for tight supply. You can hardly get any copper as well too on some of these bullion sites. To go ahead and get some bullion on copper, that's very hard to get as now as well too. All right. This is from Reuters.com as well too. All right, then we go to Yahoo.com, YahooFinance.com. We look at iron ore it's hot right now. Surged 10%. Adds to commodities boom as well too. All right. So we're looking at precious, not just gold and silver, but you're looking across the board for commodities, all going a real high as well too, as well. All right. So with that being said, I want to thank you for joining us in another edition of Melanie Company News. We took a little hiatus break because I have a large family to take care of. They have their needs, and it takes time for me to get real good stories out to you as well too. All right, we do research on these stories and we get them out to you as best as we can and as fast as we can. All right, but we want to make sure that we're accurate and we're good to go with these stories. All right, so thank you for joining us on this Montgomery News. Once again, become your own best financier. You're your own best banker, your own best credit union, your own best savings and loans. All right, take care of yourself. Let's get that bartering started with your neighbor. Get the neighbor started with other neighbors. Get that whole community bartering started. Reach out to other communities and get it started as well too. I remember all politics is local. Everything goes back down to local level. All right. Once again, thank you for joining us for another edition of Economic News. Be safe, be sound, and let's get it started.